let's talk about something. Classroom betrayed me, guys. Okay, so anyway, I've been keeping up with seasons, with the season 1, 2, and 3 of Classroom of the Elite. And the craziest part about that is, I'm all about, halfway, Troy and Cause Effect. Because what Classroom is, guys, really is it's an anime, just like, Gintama when you get further into anime. Like Fist or North Star, where you can actually enjoy it more. But I need to tell you something, alright? The boy Ayano Kiji, alright? I made this post that was on Instagram that was for, Eric Stats back in the day when I used to work with him, where he used to put me cold hard cash in my hand. Literally, I said this nigga Ayano Kiji is a hella cold, but I didn't know how, alright? Throughout all 3 seasons. So let me give you a rundown. All right, the first season, is iconic because the whole reason why he made our kids version was to say that anime isn't going to be the same. But the truth of it is, Ain't Kichi is smooth, but he's imitating Shikamaru, right? Literally, because everything was getting closer to Dragon Ball Z. We also got to reference Naruto. But in all, seriousness for the video, don't be gay, because this is a guy named Ryuan, literally, who gets his ass kicked by Ayano Kiji, literally, in the second season, all right? There's something you need to understand. Alright, this is actually a cause and effect anime. It's nothing to be fucked with. Because what cause and effect is calling out the fucking reverse psychology between the rap battle, okay? Literally, it's calling out. Literally, shit is real. Because what those animes are is those are animes on top of reading, alright? And what I think about Dragon Ball Z is that literally, no matter how much analytical shit you do, no matter how much you break down the characters, Dragon Ball Z has the most substance, when it comes to anybody. That includes Part 1 Dragon Ball, alright? Literally, let's think about all this shit. Literally, Shinigami can summon a dragon, and that's it. Alright, so, I know Kiji literally receives degree as hot shit because you don't know that, Classroom literally is based off, actual, spy shit. So if you know about spies, Classroom is very good. But let's think about it. Literally, when you're looking at the, black girl, the teacher, with repetitive, knockers, alright? Literally, and the other girl who's like Sadara, literally, and, it's not appealing at first, but when you get more into it, like, oh, this is a boss, oh, this is a little boss too. Literally, so, when you actually view this shit, alright, it's like, Kichi goes to the play, you start getting excited, because, oh, this guy's about to get expelled, everybody's trying to get Kichi expelled, alright, so let me tell you, he's lamer than Shikamaru, you shouldn't be viewing anime that way. In fact, the whole reason why I'm saying this is because season 4, literally, was telling people not to view anime this way, because what you're doing, you're viewing anime on top of something, you're viewing anime through a gang, literally, into actual life perspective, instead of recognizing it's a Japanese cartoon, alright? Because what happened with Classroom of the Elite is that literally the first season is pretty standard, alright? Literally, there's not that many school fights, Ayano Kiji showed you, a couple of fights, but not good. Literally, but the second season, if you know me as a rapper, has Jasmine, alright? Literally, and what Jasmine does, literally, she makes a big ass fucking fight score. She starts mocking them like the popular girls. It's really fucking lethal, literally, because what I did was I disagreed with Japan for doing that. You know how they made the current season, from cringe, literally, in the new episodes up tomorrow. Literally, what Classroom did by the time I got caught up on all 4 seasons, which is cringeworthy. I'm thinking, literally, you know how it was the Arrow, how I was a little thinking the Arrow, how I couldn't match up to their lore. Literally, I was thinking about, because I finally read a book, I tried Blood, right? Literally, while I looked at, Classroom of the Elite all seasons, literally got me hyped. It made me feel like a school student because I knew more about spies, I knew more about real life, I knew what they do was actual detective shit. Alright, literally, it didn't feel like, it felt like actually, upgrade, literally, from the reality show to everything. It felt like an upgrade watching anime because they're great, because they're everything. I'm like, yeah, you gotta be high class in order to watch this shit, and maybe admit that I was wrong to their group home, alright? So what happens, literally, through season 1 and season 2, after season 2, literally, this guy named Ryuran gets his ass beat by Ayano Kiji. And you know why? Literally, because he tried to get him expelled, literally, he tried to set up the whole school. Literally, so, Ayano Kiji punches him the exact same way I punch you in reverse, literally, over and over again. And if you look at Uncle Tommy, literally, that means I'm the only fucking winner, literally, because I was the only one throwing the punch, but it's stupid. I am Ayano Kiji, but it's stupid, alright? No. Brace yourself for this video. The reason why it's fucking bullshit, alright, is because, literally, you want me to hype, the big black girl and the little black girl, but not let Narada come to play. You're fucking stupid, alright? Literally, the truth of it is, alright, after Ryun was getting his ass beat, literally, Jasmine returns in season 3, alright? So it's an actually, good anime, but you kept up with it. Literally, there was substance, alright? Because if you're an actual fan, literally, and anime is that broad, literally, they have substance, literally, for every single member. Even, they got the blue eyes with glasses, alright? Now, with that being said, Lily, season 4, Lily had an actually, good start, Lily, because they had, a blonde character that was kind of French, like a Duchess of Russia, Lily, and he was, like a Soviet, he was a retard, strength guy, Lily, on steroids, taking charge, all right? Lily, what happened, right? Literally, that's how the anime actually plays out. You see all the spy shit going on. You see the students start say each other up. Now all of a sudden, there's a blind guy, right? Literally, now the thing I have to disagree with Japan is that's actual substance. When you read and you know shit about architecture and you watch anime and you know that it's more than just people talking. Literally, that's actual shit. And I disagree with Japan 100% because the whole reason why they made season 4, literally, is like stop watching anime that way. Stop watching anime that way. And by the time it got caught up, it was cringe and there was absolutely nothing going on. Even if you kept up with the series, but you know why? Because how Troy gets pulled over, how Bush gets pulled over, Lily, how they get Lily bastardized, Lily worse than me in high school, Lily saying that, oh, Lily, we told you to stop and finish before you made the podcast, Lily, calling out, not just their debt, they're not, striving for women, they're not, striving for multi-dimensional things inside anime. Lily, I said, fuck it, Lily, if you're giving somebody, Lily, a PG view that's more than what they're already viewing, Lily, you can't take out their cause and effect, that's what it is, Lily, and that's why Lily cause and effect is illegal, because you're actually calling out real shit when people are telling you not to go in between, literally. So people are telling you to stop, literally have this perspective that's out of this fucking world. That's a reason by the way what cause and effect does is when you read a book and you watch anime, literally you know what they're referencing side by side. You actually imagine the right thing. What does that do? That tortures autism because autism can't keep up with that shit. Autism isn't multidimensional like that. And what they crave, literally, is multidimensionality where it comes to, getting girls, literally, actually, living a lavish lifestyle for somebody that's more elaborate, literally, and that's where the arrow, has a crazy ass flows. And that's almost a problem. That's every fucking blood that watches anime. They get this fucking out of this world view where they can do some fucking image shit with the fucking graphics, literally, and leave a noble nerd like me hanging. But I'm like, fuck that, literally, fuck, you didn't help me anyway, literally, you left me in the street, you did all that fucking shit, literally, so fucking, hell yeah, I'm gonna call out more, literally. So, what happened, literally, as soon as I got back from Knott's Berry Farm, I watched the new episode, they referenced, the time I went to the amusement park, literally, in the episode where Rose Garden, Lily. So you just went from Lily referencing me out Knott's Berry Farm, Lily referencing my trip, Lily. Then now all of a sudden the next episode of full cringe, Lily, with no cause and effect, calling out cause and effect. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Alright? And so Classroom betrayed me, guys, because it's an anime you kept up with. But one thing that I agreed on, that when Kiji kept on acting like Shikamaru, and he wasn't Shikamaru, Lily, that was not your responsibility. I think it was stupid, alright? I thought it was 100% stupid. Now you need to recognize something, okay? Literally, the new episodes come out tomorrow. Literally, it's not gonna be a cliffhanger. There's nothing to it. And last time they were on the beach, literally, so they can possibly have a season 5. That's how I know the business is going now. But damn, that's the last video for today, guys. I'm telling you, Classroom betrayed me.